All right, thanks for visiting us at 810WHB.com. I'm Nate Bukaty from the Border Patrol, which you can listen to every morning live at 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Sports Radio 810WHB. And as we often do, we had Billy Butler in studio today. You can listen to that interview on the podcast at 810WHB.com. But one of the things we talked about with Billy is the fact that the Atlanta Braves were coming to Kansas City for the first time ever, which is hard to believe. And Billy, growing up in Jacksonville, Florida, Atlanta not too far away from you. That was your team as a kid.
Yeah, every night when I came, my grandparents always had it on, had Turner broadcast on, and Braves playing every night. So that, they're nationally televised, and obviously whenever I was growing up, they were in those consecutive division titles and going to the playoffs, going to the World Series, and it was just fun to watch.
You also told us that Chipper Jones was your favorite player. What was it about Chipper? Obviously he's one of the all-time greats, but why did you like him so much?
I grew up a third baseman.
Mm-hmm.
He went to high school right down the street from where I did, and I got drafted as a third baseman. So it's just kind of went hand in hand, and whenever I started watching him is whenever he first came up, and just basically watched everything he did.
So because of how close you were to where he grew up and the fact you played third base and could hit, people were throwing your name around, and the scouts were. That's got to kind of go to your head, doesn't it? When people are calling you, hey, this guy's like Chipper Jones.
Well, for me, I'm not one of those imaginary people where I just realized I was saying, I might be compared to him, but I know I'm not Chipper Jones. So it's no one's going to be. As saying he's one of the best switch hitters of all time, if not the best switch hitter. But so. Can't try to compete with that. You just got to be yourself.
You guys got a split against Atlanta earlier this year, and boy, they were red hot when you went down there. They're not quite as hot as they were, but they're still in first place in a tough division. So what do you remember about that series against them, and how tough of a challenge is it going to be the next couple nights?
I remember facing Mike Minor. Thought Mike Minor had the best stuff that we had seen, especially left-handed. And I know Medlin's got. Obviously his ERA speaks for itself, and he's just it's going to be a tough series, and we got some arms going at them too, and we just gotta, go out there and compete. It's a big series for us to show how we can compete against the best of the National League too.
Well, and hopefully the Royals will get some rallies together, and you'll see some of Billy's rally sauce, that barbecue sauce you always see on TV in the dugouts. By the way, you can get some of that barbecue sauce. It's Billy's Hit It a Ton barbecue sauce. Billy and Zarda Barbecue have teamed up to try to help charity and feed the needy, basically, through the Bishop Sullivan Center in Kansas City at most local grocery stores you can find. And look for it, Billy's Hit It a Ton barbecue sauce. Billy, thanks for the time.
Absolutely.
That's Billy Butler, guys.